I want to say it like it is. Don't take Tylenol. Don't take it. If you just can't, I mean, it's fight like hell not to take it.
When you talk about real people as being part of a quote unquote horrible, horrible crisis, he called it cataclysmic epidemic. There's no way not to take that personally, not to feel heartbroken by that, not to feel othered by that, not to feel deeply offended. And as though our value as people is simply not being respected. And so, how I felt listening yesterday was angry, afraid, and really sad. Really sad. I've had to have conversations with my kids just to say, you're not broken. You didn't do anything wrong. You haven't been a tragedy. And I'd like to think I'm not either. It's dehumanizing language that underestimates and undermines and upends the value of autistic people. Nothing's ever been quite as simple as maybe it has been for families of neurotypical kids. They shine in many amazing ways, and they've stumbled in some real ways as well. So when you hear the leader of the free world talking about you in a way that's at best disparaging, it does necessitate conversations. It does necessitate extra hugs and reassurances. What he said was full of misinformation, full of things that can't be proven, haven't been proven, things that can't be replicated because they're simply false. And this information is going to lead to a lot of people, well, trying to use his phrase, trying to tough it out. Women are already nervous and scared when they're pregnant. They're doing the best that they can. And to then feel as though they're responsible, they're choosing between their health and their child's health simply by taking a Tylenol, well, that's misinformation. That's dangerous. And I can tell you, as the mom of special needs kids, you're already questioning, no, you know what? No, just as a mom, you're already questioning yourself every minute of every day from the moment you find out you're pregnant. And so adding this is by far not the first time moms are being blamed or put under the microscope. I guess that's what I'd like to say to every mom out there. You're doing the best you can, and that is all that matters.
עוד לא ראיתי כזה תינוק ממושמע כמו התינוק הזה, כמה הוא לא זז בכלל. Right
now, this larger cultural conversation about autism, it's a chance for us to get to introduce ourselves if we're given that moment. To get to say autism doesn't look like one type of thing, that autism doesn't look like one person, we're not a monolith, we're not even a linear spectrum, but we are people. If that gets to be part of the conversation, that's a pretty good thing too. Yeah, that'll work.
HHS will launch a nationwide public service campaign to inform families and protect public health.
Acetaminophen, is that okay? Which is basically commonly known as Tylenol, during pregnancy can be associated with a very increased risk of autism.
It would be wonderful if President Trump would educate himself, would simply by listening to our voices, simply by involving our organizations in the discourse, would credit autistic people with contributing wonderful things to society. He did mention a special type of genius. I think it's just a special type of person, right? And as with anything, there are going to be unique challenges. There are also unique gifts. It would be wonderful if simply by listening to our our groups and educating himself, he could change the tone to something much more radically respectful. I think that could do amazing things. First, for women who are in need of taking a dang Tylenol, and second, for parents who are afraid, yes, afraid that their children might be autistic and are hesitant to find out when the last thing that would be beneficial for their children is exactly that. We need information, and he's not given good kinds.